We weren't the first to break in. That's what made it worse. The place was called Sunny Smiles Family Park. Opened in 1983, shut down in 1992 after an incident no one would define. Rumors said it was asbestos, or a gas leak, or a child vanishing during a birthday show. But the truth? No one could agree. So, obviously, we had to see it for ourselves. I went with two friends, Eric and Danny, urban explorers, adrenaline junkies, ghost hunters for views. We brought flashlights, masks, cameras. It was supposed to be a live stream. We even had merch ready to drop once we got out. The entrance was warped, half-eaten by vines. Old signs with faded cartoon animals, rabbits, bears, a lion named Leo. All smiling with way too many teeth. We climbed the rusted turnstile and stepped inside. Trash everywhere. Mold and moss, graffiti from previous trespassers. But then we noticed something strange. No tagging on the main show building. Not one mark. No one had touched it. It looked clean, like it had been waiting. Eric pushed open the doors. They weren't locked. No creak, no resistance. Inside, silence, thick with dust. Smelled like rotting candy. Rows of theater seats. A stage up front with closed red curtains. Above it, Leo's birthday bonanza, every hour on the hour. Danny shined her flashlight across the stage. "I think those are animatronics," she said. I nodded, could make out the silhouettes. Big heads, cartoon bodies. The classic Five Nights at Freddy's nightmare fuel. Eric laughed. "Bet I can get one to move." He stepped on stage. That's when the lights turned on. All of them. Stage lights, house lights, spotlights. But there was no power. Then the music started. Calliope tune, warped, slowed down. The curtain pulled back, and Leo stepped forward. Rusty joints, clicking eyelids, one arm missing. He pointed at us. And in a voice like crushed cassette tape, he said, "We've been waiting for you." By name. We froze. Leo the lion just stood there, twitching. His jaw hung open like it had never closed properly. The lights flickered, not from power surges, like they were reacting to us. Eric laughed, trying to play it off. "Okay, that's legit creepy." Then Leo said, "Eric James Turner, you missed your cue." Eric stopped laughing. The animatronic turned its head toward Danny. "Danielle Morales, you're late for makeup." Then toward me. "And you, our guest of honor. Did you bring a gift?" I backed away. Danny whispered, "How the hell does it know our names?" We ran. But the theater door was gone. Just blank wall. No seams, no handle. Just peeling yellow wallpaper, now glowing under a black light neither of us had brought. The music kept playing. So did the show. The other animatronic stepped forward. A rabbit with two heads. A horse missing its legs, dragging itself by the teeth. A bird with real feathers stitched into fake plastic wings. And they began to perform. Not songs, not games, but scenes. A birthday party where the cake was breathing. A game of hide and seek where no one ever came out. A round of applause for the birthday boy. A chair with straps. The audience? Empty chairs. Except some had shoes under them. Danny whispered, "Look at the floor." We did. Footprints, dozens, bare, small, leading up to the stage, but none led back. Then Leo spoke again. "Don't you want to blow out the candles? You did make a wish." And behind us, we heard breathing. Slow, wrong, close. The breathing got louder. I turned, and there was something behind us. Not a person, not an animatronic. A costume. Leo's full suit, empty-eyed, head tilted, like it had just been stood up. Its arms hung too long. Its fur was matted with something dark. It opened its arms slowly, like it expected a hug. "You wanted to see what we do after closing time," it said. Its voice wasn't mechanical. It was wet. We bolted backstage, past tangled wiring, torn banners, birthday hats soaked in mold. Then we found it. A staircase marked "Employees Only." We followed it down, deeper than it should have gone. At the bottom, another ride, underground, fully intact. Leo's laugh coaster. A train of open-jawed carts sat on the track, facing a tunnel of spinning lights. Above it, one final ride for our guest of honor. Eric said no. Danny was crying. Me? I was shaking too hard to speak. Then we heard it again. The voice. From behind us, from the walls, from the air. "You made the wish. You said, 'I just want to see something real.'" The train started moving, with no one in it. No sound. Just the creaking of rusted rails and something whispering in the dark tunnel. We turned to run, and the staircase was gone. Now just a funhouse mirror. And in the reflection, 3 carts, 3 riders, all of us, already inside, already smiling, already strapped in. We screamed. But the mirror didn't show that. Just wide, glassy eyes. And the words beneath, "Thank you for playing."